Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jasmine. If you're not new here, then welcome back. So today we are actually going to be talking about my rook piercing, and I wanted to give you guys an update. I pierced my rook about, I'd say like three months ago, 3.5 months ago, close to 4 months ago, and I did it myself. I did not professionally get it done. I just don't trust anybody near my ears, and I feel like when I do it, it doesn't even hurt. And I do everything my way. I sterilize everything. I make sure my hands are clean, but I'm not condoning this is like the best thing for you to do it yourself. I'm not saying this is a tutorial. I'm just giving you an update on how my ear looks and what I recommend it, and probably answering some questions that you guys might have about this specific piercing. So let's get into it. Let me get like a sip of water really quick. Okay, so what is the rook? The rook is basically right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's this little crevice right here. And basically it is that little crevice in between your ears, and I would say it's like a cartilage type feeling. It's not like your lobes, like whatsoever. It's nothing like your lobes. But yeah, it has that cartilage feel. It's definitely a harder skin than normal. It's not like the lobes at all. It's not a very soft skin. Next question, how painful was it when you got your rook piercing? So I thought about getting my rook for a minute, but also I am very impulsive. So when I'm thinking about getting a piercing or anything like that, I want it done now, right? So I got all the stuff. I got the needles, I got the jewelry and everything, and I did a 16 gauge no, I did a 14 gauge needle and a 16 gauge. Yeah, because the lower number you go down, it's the bigger the hole. So I did a 16 gauge piece of jewelry that's in my ear right now, and then I did a 14 gauge needle so it would fit through the needle. But I did it myself, and did it hurt? No. I'm gonna tell you why. Everybody's different. Every single person's different. Every single person has a different pain tolerance. Some may think it's the most excruciating pain. Some may think it's like giving like birth. Some may think it's nothing at all. It's like a pinch. Or some may even like not, they may not even feel it. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody's different. I am that type of person that it doesn't hurt. If you guys go to my video, I was laughing when I was piercing myself. Like, that's how I tolerate pain. Like, I just laugh it off basically, and it doesn't even hurt. That's the thing. It did not hurt me whatsoever. I have a high pain, like a high pain tolerance. I have other piercings that I have done myself. But yeah, to me it did not hurt. I would say it was tough getting the needle through my ear, through that thick piece of cartilage in that rook area. I would say it was pretty hard because, again, you have to apply a lot of pressure, and then also while you're filming it, well, when I filmed it, it was pretty hard to multitask when I was doing that. I was trying to get a clear shot and everything, make sure I was doing well, but also not like poking myself in any other places. But it didn't hurt for me. I don't know how else to describe it. You hear a crunching sound. I know it sounds disgusting, but that's what you hear when you're getting your ears pierced. Not your lobes, but anything cartilage and like rook, your conch, your double helix. That's what you hear, is like a crunching sound, because that's your cartilage breaking. But no, it did not hurt for me. But like I said, everybody else is different. How long does it take to heal? Okay, so the healing process for a rook, because since it's inside of your ear, it actually does not, it heals faster, in my opinion. It really does, because it's not bumping into anything. It's not on the exterior, like where your cartilages are and where your earlobes are. It's not hitting like anything like that. So if you sleep on the side that you get your rook pierced, you'll be fine, because even though it's not recommended, but I'm just saying, if you were to like flip over on that side that you got it pierced, you would be okay, because on the inside, like it's like in a it's like in a cul-de-sac. I call it like it's in a cul-de-sac in your ear. It's not gonna be bumping into anything that drastically. I would say watch out for your pets, especially if they like to paw at you. They could rip it out on accident. Or when you're scrubbing yourself in the shower with a loofah and you get like high up here, and yeah, watch out for that. Oh, I'm tapping myself. I'm not picking my nose. I'm tapping myself. But yeah, watch out for that. And then I would say it takes 6 to 12 months to heal your rook, depending on how you take care of it. For me, I'm almost at that 4-month marker, and I'd say it's pretty much healed. I could literally just like go up and down with my rook, and it doesn't even bother me. Like, I could move it. Hold on. It's right here. That's my rook. So I could pretty much move it like up and down. I know you're not supposed to play with it, but I'd pretty much say mine is healed. Would I recommend getting it? So there are piercings that they're not scientifically proven, but there are some piercings that could probably help with migraines. That piercing is your daith. That is probably 1 out of 2 piercings that I would like probably consider doing myself. I'm not saying do it yourself. I'm not saying do it yourself. I'm saying I would do it myself out of the snug. But I basically got every other one done on my ear that I have done myself. Would I recommend getting it? It does not cure headaches. I'm gonna say that right now. It does not cure headaches. This is not the piercing that quote unquote cures your headache or helps relieve migraines and relieves pressure from your brain. It's not that piercing. If you want that piercing, it's the daith. And there are it's not, like I said, it's not scientifically proven, but there are some women in the older stages of their life, and when they have migraines, they get this piercing, and it supposedly relieves a lot of pressure off of your brain, so your mind's not thumping, like you don't have that pressure, like that excruciating pain in your mind. It's not proven to work, but some ladies do get it and they say it works. So if you want that type of piercing, like a medicinal type of piercing, try to get a daith, look into it, do your research before you get one. But would I recommend getting a rook? If you can handle the pain, if you can handle, you have a lot of things to consider. You have to think about, do you have the anatomy for your ear? Most piercers say, if you want this type of piercing, let's look at your ear, we'll plan it out, we'll map it out, just like a blueprint. Because if you don't have that type of anatomy that will, go well with your ear while it's getting pierced, especially if you don't have enough space within the healing time, like I'm talking area, like if you don't have like a lot of room on your ear, then they will probably reject you and try to not force you, but try to direct you towards another piercing that you might want. But you have to have the right anatomy to get certain piercings. Luckily I had the right anatomy to get my piercing. But would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it because 1, it's cute. 2, it's very aesthetically pleasing. 3, I just like how it looks overall, and I don't regret the experience whatsoever. What do you use to clean it? So, guys, everybody is different, okay? Everybody, and I mean this to the full extent, full-heartedly. Everybody is different. So there's piercers and people online that tell you, oh, you have to get the saline solution, you have to get this, you have to put salt water on your fresh new piercings. Don't put hydrogen peroxide, don't put alcohol, you'll dry it out. Okay, I understand those two, the hydrogen peroxide and the alcohol, they'll dry it out for sure, 100%. But when it comes to cleaning it, I feel like everybody is different, because when I found out you had to use salt water, I was using sea salt and warm water twice a day, and it was actually giving me, like, it was hurting. Like, I was cleaning it twice a day and it was just not working for me, so I was just thinking, let's go back to the basics. How about just some hot water and like a bar soap that has no scent on it? It's an unscented bar. You could use Dial, that's what I used. But I would just literally take 4 Q-tips and then I would douse them in hot water and then suds it up with the Dial soap, and then I would also store that soap away from my other soaps, so I know that it's specifically for my ear. And I would just suds it on there and then apply it to my ear, front and back, all the way around, and just make sure it's thoroughly cleaned, and it healed perfectly. Like, I feel like if it's getting cleaned in a properly manner, you don't have to go out and go buy specific sea salt. You don't have to do that. If hot water or lukewarm water works for you with an unscented bar soap like it did for me, then go ahead, do it. But I felt like when I was doing this sea salt, there would be days where it would be fine, and then there would be days where it would like fluctuate with pain. Like I was sore when I was doing it, and for some reason my body did not like how the salt water was reacting to my ear. I don't know if it was because I was applying too much salt towards that wounded area, because you apply salt to a wounded area, it's just going to irritate it. But for some reason this is what piercers recommend. I don't follow that at all. I stopped using salt water a long time ago. After I pierced my double helix up here, no. Because first of all, the helix is very stubborn to heal. It takes up to a year to a year and a half to fully heal, and I just got it to fully heal. And when I learned my lesson with the salt water and applying it to my fresh, basically when you're getting something pierced, it's a new wound. You have opened and broken skin. So when I did that and I found out like this is not working for me, I thought let's just go back to the basics. Like I said, unscented soap and lukewarm water. Apply it with clean Q-tips. Make sure your hands are freshly washed before you even start doing anything, and try that and see if that would be a better alternative than salt water. I have heard of people using saline solution, like contact solution. You could look that up to see if that would work. I don't know if it works, but I know some people that do use that. So there's different methods of cleaning your ears, and like I said, the unscented soap bar worked for me with lukewarm water. I used hot water just to be on the safe side. Not boiling hot. I just made sure the faucet was hot, like the water that was coming out of the faucet was hot. And then I sudsed it up and applied it to my rook. My rook is thriving, guys. It's literally healed. I'm telling you, it's only been 4 months. I have had no keloids, no nothing. And if you don't know what a keloid is, it's a bump that grows on your ear because it's getting infected. It has too much bacteria that's just building up, and then eventually there's going to be pus in there. But that's only if you don't clean it properly. When you first get your piercing, you need to make sure that you clean it properly. Clean it at least twice a day, whether it be the salt solution, the sea salt solution that works for you with the lukewarm water, or whether it be the unscented bar soap with lukewarm water or hot water, or whether it be even the contact solution. Make sure you're cleaning your piercing. But I would recommend it. There's different methods of cleaning it because everybody's different. Everybody has a different pain tolerance. I literally felt nothing. I have a super high pain tolerance. It takes a lot for me to say ow. So like I said, everybody's different. For me, I'm at my 4-month mark just about. If my rook could do backflips, it probably would. Like, that's how confident I am that it's healed. I have my lobes done, I have my seconds, I have my conch. My conch is healed. The internet tells you your conch is supposed to heal in like 6 to 12 months. I've only had my conch for like 5. So that means I'm taking care of my piercings properly, and I'm doing everything that I feel like works best for my body. Everybody's body is different, so you can react to one thing, or some person may not even react to like whatever you're putting in your body or putting on your body. So make sure you go through the different trials and tribulations when you're cleaning. I'd say probably do a month of, start out what the piercer recommends, what the piercer recommends is a salt solution, and if that's not working for you, then I would try back to the basics and do like wean off of that, and then your next month starting you do the soap bar and see how that works for you, because it did work for me. I have no issues, no problems, and my piercings are literally, they're beautiful. Like they're the ones that you see on Pinterest that everybody wants. They turned out like that. There's no keloids, no bumps, no bruises, no nothing, no scarring. So yeah, my Rook is thriving. She's exactly how I wanted it to be, and I did not regret piercing myself. I really wanted it, and I'm impulsive, so I did like that. I was laughing when I was piercing myself, even though I pricked myself in the ear. But yeah, everybody's different. So if you guys have any more questions about like piercings or anything else like that, then just comment down below. But I will tell you, so my oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I have my tragus pierced. I did my tragus myself, and then I actually did this one in the living room, and then I did my conch myself also. But the reason why I didn't film those two was because this was before I started YouTube. So I did these like around, I'd say October, November of last year, and I started YouTube January. So I didn't have my camera and my equipment and whatnot, but I did do my Rook on camera. You could see the needles like straight through my ear. If you guys want to go check that out, go check out my channel. I'll link it down below. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, if you guys have more questions, let me know down in the comments, and I will be glad to help you or answer any question that you might have or might think you have. So let me know. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you for clicking on it. And my hair was stuck on my ring. Thank you for clicking on it, and I hope this was very helpful towards you. Yeah, see you guys on the next one.